Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero, and welcome back to Prince of Tennis 2005 Crystal Drive. Today we're doing a mixed match tournament. It's actually the Open Cup mixed match tournament. We got a pretty interesting team there. It didn't show it. It showed it on the second screen, which I actually don't let you guys see the second screen because it's not really worth recording because there's nothing going on there. But I have here Fuji and Yuta, as well as Aoi and what's his name? Akazawa, I think it is. He's from St. Rodolfo also. We'll see him next up. Oy. And it seems like we're facing off against a random team, which is nice because we usually face off against, teams based off the school, which is, it's okay, but I like seeing these random mixes because, for example, I'm sick and tired of facing the Sengoku, or not Sengoku, the Seigaku guys. I feel like I've played against them a bajillion of times, so it's nice to not have to deal with them. But there is this thing where I wanted to do where, so whenever you select the mix match, you have the option of selecting any of your teams that you've preset. I believe you have 10 that you can actually set yourself. So you can, have 10 teams of whatever you want. And then you have the ability to unlock mix matches, which are usually based off of the school. So once you unlock characters, you unlock these sets of... fuck. My bad, bro. You unlock these sets of mixed match teams that you can use, which is, all fine and dandy. But in addition to that, whenever you select a mixed match, the last option is actually random. So you can randomly select 4 players and a random coach for you to pick. And I've always wanted to wrap up this game, basically. I ended up playing this for my channel years ago. It's one of the first videos, it's the very first video I ever uploaded, right? Which is why, it has this sort of like legacy of, maybe not legacy, seniority that I keep recording it constantly. And it, surprisingly does okay on my channel. And I actually have a lot of fun with it. Ooh, nice. But I was hoping to basically go through it, because apparently my process now is just going through and unlocking all the characters one by one, and I'm trying to see if I can, do that pretty soon. This is what, season 4, I believe. I'm predicting by season 6 I'll have everyone unlocked. It's taking a lot longer than I thought. I would have thought I would have been done with this like year 2, not year 5 or something that we're going through now. But nonetheless, I'm hoping that I can, wrap that up. And then what I wanted to do at some point is just to start streaming this, just for fun, basically, just to start streaming matches with random teams. For example, doing the random mix match stuff and just doing one of those random tournaments that you unlock towards the end, which are kind of hard. That would have been really fun. I don't know if I'll still do that. We'll see how long it'll take me to actually complete, quote-unquote complete this game and actually get to the point where I'll do that. Maybe I'll do it even earlier than that. Who knows? It's also, something really omega and, niche. I don't really think anyone will give a shit about, which is, fair. I wouldn't blame them. I've known 0 people that have actually heard of this game, so I wouldn't be too surprised that no one would give a shit about this on Twitch, right? So it's a little bit different when I put it on my YouTube channel where I can use, cute thumbnails. Maybe not cute, but my assumption has been that I use the thumbnails from the whenever the characters, do like their moves and stuff. I use that for the thumbnails, and I feel like that is kind of eye-catchy. So that's been working out. But I can't really do that on Twitch, So I would have to, I thought I was Fuji. Or, sorry, I am Fuji. I thought I was Yuta for a second there, and I lunged for that serve. I don't really have that on Twitch, so I don't know how many people will actually give a shit. But who knows? I mean, it's a fun game. Oh, come on with that shit. That was the lamest way to end the point. let alone win the entire set like that. Whatever. So that sucks. The brothers, I was gonna say their last name, but I don't remember what the hell their last name is actually. I don't know their family name, I completely forgot. But the Fuji and Yuta brothers got trashed. Yeah, here's Akizawa here. He's on St. Rodolfo. He's supposedly a really good player, but you know, he gets trashed. I think he was playing doubles, and he gets trashed, I think, by Eiji and Oshi. And then you pretty much don't never see him ever again. He's pretty good in this game. He has really good stats. He's just like sliding all over the fucking place. It's crazy. But he has pretty good. I said slats, didn't I? Stats. He has pretty good stats. I don't really know special wise if he's solid in that area. I know he has one move where he sort of hits the ball and hits it in a way where it seems like there's 10 of them coming at you. Some sort of stupid shit like that. But that's all I really remember. I think he has some other stuff he can do. He has some crazy, like, hustle, I guess it is. I don't know. I mean, it's called differently in the game, but that's basically what it is. Like, he comes up to the ball, like, really fast. He just slides right up in there. Like, it's really, really cool. It's funny, like, you know, going through this game and trying to use as many characters as I can throughout it, and discovering all these other characters that, you know, either when I first played the game for myself, didn't give a shit, or when I saw them in the anime, didn't give a shit, or when I read it in the manga, didn't give a shit. And then for this game to be like, you know what, let's give this guy a shot. It's pretty cool. Makes me think that, you know, makes me see them in a different light, which is pretty nice. Because there's a lot of characters that I enjoy using now that prior to this series, wow, he is really weird motion, because like his side to side is extremely slow, but like he can like slide up into the court really fast. It's really weird. So basically lateral movement is garbage, but you know, forward movement, he's really, really good at that. That's very odd. I don't even know what kind of, like, you know, physical prowess or ability you'd have to be able to do that. It's really weird, but it's really cool. Oh, that was easy. It actually works out that I got trashed in doubles. I mean, I always get trashed in doubles in this game. It wasn't even my partner's fault this time. I was just doing really bad. If anything, it's a warm-up. But you get to see the entire team now. So my last team member here is Aoi, which, granted, is should be a pretty easy match against this guy. I forgot his name. I know I used him the second set of Prince of Tennis episodes. So he was, I think, like the area singles tournament, because I did, I used Momo. That was the first character I played against, or not against, I played with, and I did the Sengoku, I keep saying Sengoku, the Seigaku rankings tournament with him, and I went through, you know, basically the entire Seigaku team. And then after that, I used this guy for the area singles, and I faced off against pretty interesting characters. I don't remember this guy's name at all. I remember the good old days when I used to like know all these characters' names. In terms of like when I would record this, because I would actually look up their name beforehand. So when I go into the video, I'll be like, oh, this is blah 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 blah, and he is blah 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 from blah blah school. He specializes in blah 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 blah, and he likes long walks on the beach, and, you know, stuff like that. You know, and you can press this to do these special, and etc, etc. Now it's kind of like, oh, it's this guy. All right. So, anyways, I'll try and the next singles tournament I'll do, I'll try and be a lot more organized and, you know, talk about the characters a little bit more. Because for the mixed match tournament, there's just too many characters and too much going on. I'm better off just rambling like I've been. Gosh darn it. I don't know, I have like a frog in my throat. It's the worst. gonna like cough it out after this. Yeah, there's just too much going on, so I'm better off just rambling like I am now. Aoi has these really weird specials. I think I've talked about it before, where they only work if he's actually like either losing or like even like he only works. It only works if he's like a couple games down or like something like that. It's really weird. Like he has ones that you can actually use, but then there are these specific ones that only work at specific points in the game, which is weird. But I guess it's fine. It's not really a character I care too much about. Like I've talked about before, the whole arc for these guys was kind of lost of me in the anime, so I don't really care too much about them. It doesn't help that, you know, it's not like the other teams where you see them a lot. They kind of get lost in a shuffle with all the other characters, unfortunately. But here's the whole squad, in case you didn't ever see that. And yeah, I have Mizuki as my coach, because I just like Mizuki. He's fucking dope as hell. Stay fresh.